action. The one, the only. The one, the only. The one, the only.
And the life with Steve Stanulis.
Welcome to In the Life of Steve Stanulis. My name is Steve Stanulis. We're going to start the show off with a bang today. We want to welcome back all our 40,000 viewers, and we're going to bring out right now one of the hottest comedians in New York City. Let's give a big round of applause for Jen Remauro.
Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Having a good day? Yes, great day. The rain sucks, but whatever. I'm having an alright roller coaster day. I woke up this morning and good thing happened. I was allowed back on Twitter. I got suspended. Back in February. I wished Kim Kardashian's vagina a happy Black History Month, and I got kicked off. Retweeted, spread like herpes. Twitter was like, Jen Remauro, you're out of here, suspended. But I'm mature. I'm 32, totally mature. Back in the saddle, allowed to tweet again, which is a really good thing. I can harass. Then I wound up having to go to the bank after that. I was walking to the bank, and as I was going, I actually found out that I am subconsciously a racist. I did not know that. It's new to me. There was a Mexican guy. He was mowing his lawn, and my lawn needs to be mowed. I fired my guy a few weeks ago, so I stopped him and I asked him how much he charges, and he was like, "This is my house, ma'am. This is my lawn." So, yeah, it was pretty embarrassing, and you'd think I would stop there, but in the back of my head, I'm like, so you sell coke. That's what you do. Yeah, so that was it. It was racial profiling at its finest. That's what that was. So I took myself to the bank. I finally got there. I went to go take out money. And do you guys ever take out money from the ATM, and after you take out money, you look at all the crumpled up receipts on the counter to see if anyone else has less money than you? I do it all the time. I'm always the biggest loser. I never win. Today my $97 trumped everybody else's for biggest loser. So it's the game I play. I loathe myself. I do. I like making myself feel horrible. And so I took my $97. As I was leaving the bank, this girl, she used to bully me in high school. I haven't seen her in 15 years. She's walking in. She has 5 kids with her. I'm like, shit, I'm going to get my fucking ass kicked. Got scared. She stops me and she decides to be like all nice and try and strike up a conversation. And she's like, hey, how are you? What's going on? Telling me how great her life is, how rich she is, how much she loves her kids. And I'm like, oh, like seriously? Like, all right. And then she looked at me and she's like, well, what do you do for a living? So I looked at her 5 kids with a smirk on my face and I was like, I work in an abortion clinic. That's where I work. Yeah. I was like, if you get pregnant with child number 6, hit me up. I'll give you a discount. She didn't like, who wants 5 kids? I don't want 5 kids. I'd rather die. I do not want 5 kids. But she didn't like that joke too much, and she took her kids and she piled them into her Mercedes truck because she's so rich, as she said, and she went to go drive away. And as she was driving away, I noticed on the back of her windshield, do you guys ever see those family decals that everyone uses to show off about how great their life is, right? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your family. It was her husband, her 5 stupid kids, a cat, a dog, a goldfish, and they all had Mickey Mouse ears on. I wanted to kick her in her face. Like, I really don't care about your fucking family. I don't. I have my own family, I swear to God. But you know what I really do care about? You guys should have to drive around with decals of your penis sizes and credit scores. That's what I care about, not your family. No, I don't care. I care about that. Because there's nothing worse than dating a guy, going on a few dates, really getting to like him, and then finding out that him and his little penis live in his mother's basement because he can't afford an apartment because his credit score is at 350. That sucks. So I need to know, us women need to know what we're getting ourselves into. We do. And like I said, I have a family and I don't have decals on the back of my Honda. That was me. That was me showing off. I have a Honda. I do. And I don't have decals on the back of it. I don't. I was married. I was married for 5 years. I needed a root canal when I was 22 and I didn't have insurance, but he did. So we got married. True story. We got married. My mother convinced me that it was cheaper to get a divorce. And then the marriage failed. And then the root canal failed, which I didn't know can happen, but it can. It sucks. And in between that whole time, I had a kid. He's 7, and he added on to my misery today. He did. I bought him an iPad for his birthday. And today I found out that he's been Googling big boobies. That's what he's been Googling, which normally, I mean, he's a boy, it's acceptable, okay, do what you gotta do, but no, my kid's apparently dumb. He's dumb because he was spelling it wrong. He was spelling it big bobbies. So what was coming up in the search results were big fat British police officers without shirts on. This is what my son's been looking at. And he's in the gifted and talented program and he can't freaking spell. Like, if you're gonna be a pervert, know what you're spelling and look it up right. I mean, I don't know, is he gonna wind up gay now because he's been looking at topless men? There's nothing wrong with it, but who knows? Like, seriously. And that's all he wants to do is look at boobies, because you guys really love boobs, huh? Everyone likes boobs. I like boobs, I do. Who doesn't? If anyone ever found my phone, they would think I was a goddamn whore. Because in my phone, there's like 1,000 topless pictures of me. No, there is, because you guys like boobies and I like to sext. I do, I like sexting. I don't have anything more going on in my life but sexting. Me and Tebow are the only two people in New York not having sex. At all. Justin Bieber's having sex and I'm not having sex. Like, that's where my life is, and I have $97 and I drive a Honda. But like, no, I mean, here's my thing with sexting. If you're in your 20s and you're sexting, you're a hoe. But if you're in your 30s and your 40s and you're sexting, totally acceptable. It is. I mean, I don't need your 20-something perky titties possibly landing in the lap of the guy I'm sexting. No. I need to lay down, push them together, do the lift, and then Instagram the shit out of them just to make them look even. I want a Tixtagram. That's what I want, so that I can just put a fake pair on and just send them to whoever I want. And everyone's going to want to have sex with me. But that's not what happens. No, absolutely not. But, I mean, like, I'm not having sex. I'm not in a relationship. I do the sexting, but I am a relationship girl. I was in a relationship for a few years, and we just broke up not too long ago. And like 10 years ago, if you used to break up with someone, you would never hear from them again, ever, unless like you drunk dial them at 2 a.m. and you're like, hey, what are you doing? And they're like, hey, I have an order of protection against you. You're not supposed to be calling me. Like, no. Like, now you have to untag their family from Facebook, block them, no more Skype, no more words with friends, no more Gmail. It took me 8 days to get rid of this fat fuck. 8 days. It was like celebrating Hanukkah, but at the end, I didn't get any gifts. I got nothing but a dry spell. And we broke up because I caught him on Cougar Life. Cougar Life, if anybody doesn't know, is a website that younger guys go on to look for age snatch. So, my 32-year-old boyfriend was looking up Betty White vagina, which, okay, whatever rocks your socks, but he was a premium member. Hey there, big spender. He was spending $40 a month to do this, and for Christmas, I got season 1 and season 3 of Different Strokes. That's what I got. I didn't get anything else in a Walmart box, not even wrapped. So, season 2 was totally missing. I don't know if Dudley got molested in the bicycle shop or not. I have absolutely no clue because season 2 is missing. So while this bastard was treating his body like a wonderland, I'm wondering what's going on. Did he get molested? Did Arnold throw him under the bus? Did the ice cream work? I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. But, you know, he's getting his jollies off and I'm getting nothing. Sexual harassment and rape sound pretty good to me right now. They do. There's times where I wake up at 2 a.m. I'm like, maybe I will go jogging in Central Park. I don't know. Maybe I won't wear shorts. You don't need a knife. Jump out of the bush. Do it. I don't care. And you know what? There are no female rapists. I've never heard of a female rapist, and I'm going to be the first one. I've decided I'm going to foursquare where I am just to make sure that I get lucky, just to make sure that the deal gets closed. So that's it. If anybody wants to make out or rub my shoulders or do anything, I'm going to be backstage. Boy, girl, I really don't care at this point in my life. Thank you very much. That's my time. I'm Jen Remauro. You can catch me at jenremauro.com. You've been great.
With Steve Stanulis in the life taking a break.
Bass.
Put him on your list. Don't you ever miss In the Life with Steve Stanulis. All the ladies dig, all the fellas know. Every Thursday night there's only one place to go. In the Life.
Not much.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
So what have you been doing?
A lot. I've been doing a lot.
Do tell.
I actually am Bobby Kelly, Sherrod Small, Bob Levy, Bob Levy from Howard Stern. We actually had our own. I was his co-host for his podcast, Levy Land Live. We were
Right.
doing a Sunday thing. He just moved, so he's trying to get me to go down there. He bought a radio station.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool,
So
very
besides
cool.
the comedy, that's how I dabble. I
Now,
get to,
going back a little, I can't even tell you, it's easy for me to say, going back a couple steps, what made you decide to become a comic, and who were your influences when you were younger?
my influences when I was younger, Sandra Bernhard was huge
Oh,
when she was on Roseanne.
She's
I used
awesome,
to,
eh?
yeah, she's great. George Carlin,
Okay. I love
Mitch
George
Hedberg when I got a little older.
Okay.
Yeah, all the comedians I love are no besides Sandra and Colin. But now, female comics. Oh my God, I can't even think right now. Joan Rivers.
So, now, did you have support from your family? Like when you said, "Hey, Mom,"
Yeah,
you're originally from
I'm from Staten Island.
Staten Island, right?
Yeah.
So most Staten Island people. I'm from Staten Island.
Oh,
Have the real Italian family, and and you have that, hey, what do you want to do when you get older? I want to be a comedian.
yeah.
Now, did you have that type of support from your parents? Were they trying to steer you away from it, or?
No, I actually just started. I always wrote. I went to college to be a writer, to become
Okay.
a teacher, and my mother was like, "Don't become a teacher. Do something else." But I was always on like reality TV shows, always like
Right.
a little bit, but never there.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 years ago, I started writing. My brother got sick. I started doing a blog, and people were like, "You should do comedy." So then, right after that, I started doing it, and my parents went to every show in the
Oh, wow,
beginning.
that's
They
awesome.
are absolutely like it, you would think I'm a brain surgeon in my family.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
I mean, that's super important.
Yeah.
Super important to have support from your
I
family.
love it.
That's
Absolutely
awesome.
love
Now,
it.
how was your first experience, like going on stage?
Ah.
Where was it? How was
Oh,
like the
God.
whole first? How did that go?
I don't remember because I did a lot of
Did you
tequila.
go- yeah, you
Oh
said
my
that,
gosh.
okay.
I actually went on right before Chips Cooney, and I don't remember anything. And I remember when I got off stage, he was like,
Now, was
"Ooh."
Chips Cooley related to George, or
No.
no?
Chips Cooney, he's from America's Got Talent. He's like
Oh,
an
okay.
older comic.
Okay.
And it was the first time I'd ever met him, and I was really nervous. I probably did like 4 or 5 shots of tequila.
Really?
Thought I was like this shit. I'm like, yeah. I get on stage, and I just went. I don't know what happened. I got off, and he's like, "You were awesome." I'm like, I don't remember.
Now, what do you do when you're performing and you have a joke that you think is a killer joke, and it doesn't land? It's just like tweet, cricket. What do you do?
I got yelled at for that the other day. I actually had to go to an AA meeting and we did a comedy show with Bob Levy. Yeah, and I was like, I'm hungover. It didn't work out well.
Right.
But I told a joke. I thought it was great, and
Right.
there was nothing. And I was like, well, I'm not
Is
going
this
to
thing
use that.
on?
Yeah. Is this, hello?
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with you guys? I was like, well, I'm not going to use this joke anymore, you know?
Right.
And they laughed at that, and Bob was like, what are you doing? You can't say that. Like, you
Right.
just got to keep going with it.
Right.
I was like, why? That was funny. They laughed at that part, but, I mean, you think about it constantly after
Now-
that, too.
Do you like how do you come up with your jokes? Do you like watch the news and see current events, or like I know you talk about Twitter and you talk
Yeah.
about stuff that's very current.
Life.
Do you life in general? But I mean, how do you maneuver jokes in as you go along? Do you kind of stick with the same type of structure and then you add things in, or do you have totally different routines depending where you are?
I have a child-friendly one, which was I had to do after I did one in a church. There was children there, and I didn't even know. So like I had to like structure myself to be able to cater to them too. But
Right.
most of my sets, I have like 3 or 4 really solid half-hour sets that I just like I'll take and I'll work. I'll work different things in. But I always open with my Kim Kardashian one because I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't get rid
Yeah,
of
I mean,
it. I
that's
can't
great.
get rid of it.
I know. That was my favorite.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Kim Kardashian's vagina?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, I've looked at it once or twice myself.
See?
But, see that? But so where's actually like the craziest place you performed? Like, was there a place that like was way out there that you're like, what am I doing here? I mean, was there one particular spot that stands out?
The worst spot, I did one actually, it was probably like my 10th time, and I went upstate, and it was horrible. I was telling jokes, I had a horrible set, it was all older women, I was talking about like, God knows what I was talking about.
Kim Kardashian's vagina?
Yeah, I didn't even get that good yet. I didn't even have that good joke. I had like, oof, it was bad. And they were just staring at me for a good 10 minutes, and then when I went to get off stage, I actually had these boots on, my heel got stuck in the stage, and I was stuck there. And I couldn't get off stage, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is like, all right, I just want to kill myself, and nobody was helping me, so I just took my boot off, and I hopped off stage.
That probably got the best laugh.
The best laugh, that people were like, oh, you were great. Yeah, you're really lucky your boot got stuck, you know, that's good for you. I was like, oh, this is great. I was like, I'm quitting, I'm fucking out of here, I hate comedy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the AA meeting was pretty weird, too.
Now, do you think it's tougher being a female comedian as opposed to a male, or do you think it's the playing field's pretty even?
Honestly, I think it's easier if it's a boys' club. The comedy world is a boys' club. I mean, it's much easier to advance. For a female, it can also be easier to advance if you want to do wrong things to advance, you know, which I would never do.
Such as?
Blowjobs. If you want to sleep with people, I'm serious. That's it. I mean, I know there are women out there. So you're saying
you could blow your way to the top?
I would not. I have not.
Right.
I would not.
Has that been
No,
offered?
I have, no. I'm, you know what, I'm lucky enough to have started.
What is it like? I mean, how does that happen? It's like, I'll get you to like,
I've seen it happen.
Carnegie Hall if you blow me? What?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it happen where you want spots, not with me, but I know girls that have been like, yeah, and you want a spot? Let's hook up, come out, you know. And
but it's like that in anything. It's like that in the
anything.
acting world.
That's what it is. I mean, there's always those creeps out there. I'm lucky enough to have a solid group of, you know, really good male comics, and like no one, you know, I'm friends with them.
Nobody asked you to blow them.
No.
Which always was
exactly. I have to work my way to the top.
Well, I mean that's always good. I mean it's actually better because there's no.
Yeah.
And probably half of those people asking you to do that probably couldn't get you anywhere anyway.
Exactly.
That's the nature, is you know.
It's a shady business.
Yeah, I know. So where can we all these people that are watching tonight? Where can they find you? Where are you performing next? Let's start with where you're performing next.
Yes, I will be in New Hampshire in Portsmouth.
Portsmouth?
Portsmouth? I don't even know.
Oh, it is
Portsmouth. I've never even been there. It's at the Blue Mermaid, June 1st. I'm going out there. And then I'm at June 22nd, I'm at Broadway Comedy Club, Naughty Girls of Comedy. I work with a bunch of women with the Naughty Girls of Comedy. I'm there.
The Naughty Girls of Comedy?
Yeah. It's a bunch of women with naughty. And we do comedy.
And you talk about Kim Kardashian's vagina.
Yes, we talk about vagina and everything else that goes along with it. But I'll be there, and then at McGuire's that night too at 10.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
so you're pretty busy.
Yeah, they could go on my website. It's
that's what I want you to tell everybody now.
Yeah, it's jenremauro.com or The House of Vaughn.
Spell Jen Remauro for them, so
sure.
They can find you.
Yeah, no one will be able to spell it. JEN and then REMAURO.com, and you could go into the shows because I don't even know where they. You just go into every time everyone's like, "Could you do a show? Let me go look." I don't know.
What about Twitter?
Twitter, Twitter. The House of Vaughn.
You're not gonna harass any of my followers.
No, I'm not allowed. I don't want to get suspended again.
Oh, yeah,
I really want to. I have fun on Twitter. But if they want to,
or like a friend of ours off stage says Twitter.
Twitter. You want my Twitter handle?
Twitter. But go ahead. So
that's New York is?
Twitter.
It's Twitter. My Twitter is The House of Vaughn. So it's the and then House HOUSE and of OF and Vaughn VON.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you want to hang out for a little while as I interview another guest?
Yeah.
I'm usually having somebody else next to me. I feel like naked today.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna have you hang out for a little while.
Yeah, I hope I don't smell. I think I smell pretty good.
No, you smell pretty good.
Okay, good.
All right, my name is Steve Stanulis with Jen Remauro. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back.
Guest, and she's hanging out with us right now.
I'm here.
You're a lot prettier than Jay, I gotta say.
Thank you.
A lot prettier.
Thank you.
A lot more pleasant.
Oh.
And actually funnier.
Ooh. Keep going.
Well, we're gonna bring him out right now. He's a great guest. He does actually PR in the entertainment world and the music world. Let's get it up for the one and only John Mahoney right now. John Mahoney. How's everything?
Good.
What's happening?
Oh, not too much. Just
In from LA.
Yep.
I see. I heard through the grapevine you went to the Bamboozle Fest.
Yes.
Now, was that for business or pleasure?
Mostly pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I heard you were like you're a big Bon Jovi fan.
Yeah. Very underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, they think Bon Jovi. You probably, I'm guessing. Yeah. See, they get
Yeah.
that face. You think '80s. You think Living on a Prayer. Bad Name, and you kind of get that cringe effect.
But away.
Yeah, but
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Yeah, the beauty of him is if you listen to like a lot of the newer stuff, he's one of the few artists.
Wait, he's still around, John Bon?
Yeah, he's still around, but they still write new stuff, and people still buy their albums, and he sells out. Like some of the other bands of that era, they're just out there doing their cover songs, but he's highly underrated, I find. Because I stopped listening to him, after the '80s because I thought it was too cool. I started getting other stuff, and just by chance, I happened to throw on one of his records. I was like, wow, this guy still got it. He's still really, really good. So,
Do you wear spandex when you see him, or
well, this time I did.
did you?
Yeah, and some nice leather spandex.
Yeah.
That's the
Did you go like the leopard ones or the striped docking
I like
ones?
to mix it up. Yeah,
All right,
cool.
The
zippers on the side.
hot.
That is hot.
It is hot.
I'm sorry.
No, it is funny though. We went from
That's hot. That's great.
being the oldest people there, and then we went to Atlantic City, and went to be the youngest people. So it was kind of a.
He actually performed there as well.
Well, no, we went there afterwards.
Oh, okay,
but
cool.
yeah, we felt like the oldest guy in the crowd, and then we went to Atlantic City, and we're like the youngest people there. So it was a nice
Nice
change.
transition.
Yeah.
I got you. Now you came here also for business, or exactly tell everybody that's watching exactly what you do and explain the whole premise.
Okay. Well, Artist PR, we're a music promotion company. If you were to Google music promotion or song promotion, we're like the #1 organic listing. We have over 100,000 bands worldwide. And I used to work at like Columbia, Epic, Arista, and when '98 came and Napster, places like Napster came, and all the free downloads hit, I watched literally hundreds, if not thousands, of people lose their jobs, and the music industry.
Didn't Lars have a big problem with that? Wasn't that like a big problem with Metallica?
Yeah.
With
They were
Napster
one of the few people that stood up for artists' rights,
Right.
and they got a lot of shit for that. But there was a huge void to be filled for especially indie artists not being able to promote themselves. So I started a company called Artist PR, and we do a lot of different things. The sort of the broad strokes are we have our own newswire. So if you're, let's say, in a metal band out of Alabama or fill in the blank wherever, New York, doesn't matter, we would be able to submit you through our newswire. So we'd submit you to all the metal magazines. Not only in the United States, but Europe, Japan, Australia, Canada,
Okay.
all the internet radio stations, all the e-zines, all the blogs, all the podcasts. We work with a lot of different music supervisors. We help them license music for television, film, video games, a lot of crappy reality shows,
Right.
Stuff like that. And we do a lot of consultations, provide a tremendous amount of tools and resources for artists to be able to help themselves.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, did you have any bands in the Bamboo? What's wrong with that?
Bamboozle?
Bamboozle.
hard to say.
I say that. If you say that 3 times, I
Yeah.
still can't get it right. But
No.
Bamboozle Fest. Did you have
No,
any?
we didn't have any of our artists, but I had a friend by the name of Matt Toka, who's on Warner Brothers, that was on that show. So that was kind of cool.
Okay.
He was out there, but mainly,
cool.
yeah, mainly come out to,
For fun.
see New York. I've only been here once before.
Well, that's another
First
thing I
time
heard.
was-
This is actually your first time in New York?
Well, second time. First time was during College Music Journal back in '95, but you're sort of, dragged around pretty quickly from place to place. You don't really get to see a whole lot.
Right. Well, it's funny because you're a friend of my cousin. That's how we
Yeah.
met.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, Zach works with me.
right, he works with you as well. But he's taking you on a whole New York. You're fitting like a fucking two weeks of shit in like
Yeah,
3 days.
yeah,
Right? I
it's
think
been
you went to the
hectic.
Yankee game, right?
Yep.
Little Italy.
Yep.
You went to Bamboozle Fest, which is
Went
not
to
New York.
Bamboozle.
But what else? You went to
Just
Statue
trying
of
to-
Liberty.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty.
You did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and Zach's...
Is New York better than LA?
I don't know. Jury's still out. It's too early to tell.
too early.
Yeah, the weather is.
Well, you're doing a lot of touristy shit though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
really doing the New York thing.
Right. Well, Zach's
This is
brother
supposed
was nice enough to take us around and showed us all over today. St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Oh wow.
That was cool, and just showed us all over. So,
Well, the best bands come out of New York City anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, so you
a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones.
do
Got a
are you
lot to
coming here for?
digest.
You doing anything work related while you're here?
Not really.
Just chilling.
Yeah, trying not to.
Okay.
When I want to go to the Cellar, I gotta go see the comedy club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that today? That's not tonight, right?
No, I have to go now.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm going to beautiful Elizabeth, New Jersey.
That's
Oasis of
sexy.
Delight.
That's
Oasis
sexy.
of Delight, yeah. Don't be
Maybe
jealous.
you should. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, New Jersey. It's one of the top 5 places to
It's
see
the
in New Jersey.
sexiest place to go.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
Yeah,
What goes on over there?
Hookers, drugs.
I'm in.
mostly.
Hookers, cocaine.
Yeah. Before I became a music publicist, I actually wanted
You
to be
did cocaine?
Well,
No.
I did some before.
Oh, before.
The show, but I wanted to be a cop.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got brainwashed by the whole Chips TJ Hooker thing.
I
And
actually was
I saw my first
TJ Hooker.
I saw my
My
first
cousins.
concert and I was like, oh, screw that. So
So it was either like, let me be like TJ Hooker or
yeah, I'd be a horrible
wear,
cop.
wear spandex and become Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Get hookers.
I'd be in that.
Get hookers,
I'd be in that evidence locker,
Yeah, I got it. I got you. That's cool. Now, taking it back to the whole PR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if I'm an up and coming band,
Yeah.
I'm starting a boy band tomorrow,
Christian boy band
a Christian boy band.
would be hot.
That would be actually. You know what? Mark that down, Gavin.
That's my idea. Let's steal that.
No, that and then what was that? Boobs, jokes, boobs telling jokes. What was it? No, but how would I now? What would be the process? I go online, I find you,
Right.
right? So now I'm a Christian boy band. We're gonna take over the world. I find your website. What's the process?
Well, there's a couple things. We have a free members area. We have a premium members area, but we give you your own website, which is one thing that I see bands.
So if I was the Christian boys,
Right. Well,
What do you-
the number one thing that we try to do is stop bands from blowing their money, like, in bad ways. I've watched so many bands spend like $10,000 on a website, and it's like, okay, that's really pretty, but I can't buy your stuff. It's like, they miss some of the most fundamental things of having a website. So we give them their own website where they can sell their music, they can sell their merch. It has their bio. It's very clean. It's easy to navigate, kind of like a MySpace page or a Reverb Nation page. And then, if you're a Christian boy band, okay, we'd write you a search engine
Christian
friendly
boys.
press release with things called meta tags and some other search engine friendly techniques. Then we'd submit you to all the different Christian, music magazines, e-zines, blogs, podcasts, and probably also do some rock.
so you do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. All right. So
Yeah.
so that's good. So if anybody out there looking to start a new boy band or any type of band, this is the guy to see.
Yeah.
So how can we find you?
Artistpr.com.
Okay, and I know. Do you have a Facebook site or
Yeah, you can just Google that. It'll come right up. We also
under
do
what? Under your name or under,
just under Artist PR, Facebook. It'll come up. It's like right on the front page there.
okay, and it's spelled commonly or
Yeah, ARTIST, P
Okay.
like public, R like relations.com.
What about Twitter?
Yeah, we have that,
Don't tell, wait,
artistpr.com
don't tell her. Wait.
/
Yeah, maybe we'll
Twitter.
maybe have to leave the room first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna harass you.
Yeah,
She's
and I also
got a
do a podcast about the music industry
Okay.
as well, called Final Mix Show, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll be sure to give you guys a link.
No,
Send some traffic your way.
Absolutely, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. So before we let you go,
Mhm.
who is maybe the one band right now that nobody really knows yet that's going to be the next big thing? So we all can look out and see if you're on target.
That no one knows about?
that's just kind of up and coming.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
you know,
easy. That's really easy. There's this kid called Albert Garrett in the Bad Romantics, and funny thing about him is he actually worked for me for a number of years, and
so now you're giving him favored nation too.
well, your brother even saw him, and you kind of wouldn't know by meeting him that he would be this really great, just that
what
he
type
would,
of music is it?
It's rock. And he was over at my house one night, and he was playing me some tracks, and I'm like, "Who's this?" He's like, "This is me." And I'm like, "No, really, who is this?" He's like, "This is me."
Wow.
And normally when you play an artist or someone, you'll be lucky if like 50% of them like it, and the other 50% are like, "Oh, I don't really get it."
Right.
But this kid's batting 1,000. 10 out of 10 people, A&R people, industry people, they're all like, "Wow,
Cool.
he's got it." So
And you're
look for
plugging
him.
him for 40,000 people.
Yeah, Albert Garrett and the Bad Romantics. Check them out.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's John Mahoney. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds in the life of Steve Stanulis.
The one, the only. The one, the only. The one, the only.
In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve
here today. She's a dear friend of mine. She's a great actress and artist. And we're going to bring her out right now. Let's get it up for the one, the only, Lada Alexa. Good to see you again.
Me too.
How's everything?
Everything perfect and good.
Everything perfect and good.
Yes.
What's happening? What's going on since I seen you last?
Yeah. When you saw me many times, I'm always happy because I'm really enjoyed New York. I really enjoyed life in America because I came 1 year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Moscow, and I got idea to go to America because I want so much speak English very, very well.
Now, how did you learn to speak English?
I'm trying school, but it was not enough for me.
So how did that whole process happen with you learning?
No, it was no process. It was like just I get wonderful idea, go to America and just speak with American people around me. That's it. That's what I did.
How long was it before you got comfortable speaking English? Because I mean that's pretty awesome. 1 year.
Yeah.
In 1 year, you're actually
Like
came from Moscow to America, and you're on a
Yeah.
talk show, and I could pretty much understand half the things you're saying.
I speak difficult for you?
No. I'm saying I can totally understand what you're saying.
It's perfect because 1 year ago I didn't speak English at all.
Mhm.
So was I'm
Da.
happy.
Da. That's my one Russian word.
And
da.
now I'm so happy because I was exhausted and tired. I cannot understand why I cannot speak English because I'm a creative person. For me, art, this is my art.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yes, I'm a creative person. So art and stuff like that, it's easier when learn languages.
Mhm.
So I'm shy. Never it's happened in my life. So, and I needed so much because I was working like designer in my country. I was working in politics as well. So
Politics?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 years I was working in politics.
What were you doing in politics?
I was like good help.
Good help.
Yeah, good help for people who take care of coast. But
Okay.
this was now in Moscow. It was close to Japan,
Okay.
different cities.
Mhm.
So I'm so enjoyed. It was a wonderful job. It was great money in my
What
life.
made you decide to go from Moscow to New York?
Because my family moved to Vladivostok. It's
One of my favorite places in the world.
really?
No, I have no idea what that is, but it sounded pretty good.
Anyways, it's for me wonderful place. And,
Wonderful.
For me, like a city when I was living like 7 years.
Mhm.
It was close to Japan because it was sea city,
Mhm.
big port, good business.
Okay.
I make very good money.
Mhm.
So that's why I started working in politics, and I need to speak English
Right.
because I need so much. I need.
But what made you come here? What made you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to leave this job where I'm making all this money and come to New York
because
City?
because I need to speak English because I need to
So you
meet
came here-
international people from Japan, China, Italy, and different like I need to speak many languages.
Right.
It's very difficult for me. So I decided to speak only English because it's international for everybody. Language.
Right. Oh, sure.
Yeah. So I found great academy in Los Angeles,
Mhm.
and I flew from my country to LA first. I learned English in academy,
Mhm.
so it was like for beginning.
Mhm.
And after moved to Miami and school again, like academy, I learned a little bit more because 2 months was not enough. And after moved to New York, so now I stay here.
Now, what are you doing some films? You doing some paintings? What are you
I'm
working
doing
on?
paintings.
Well, let's start with these. What?
Yeah, this is like my. Today I took like small my canvas because it's rain outside, and I like paint huge canvas like.
I know the last time you came, you
Yeah.
ordered like a huge.
Yes.
Now, what was the inspiration behind that?
This is like I like I don't know. It's I like colors a lot.
Mhm.
So it's like this is dog. by
It's
the
a
way.
dog?
This is dog, by the way.
It's
Yeah, this
kind
is
of
dog.
an acid dog.
Yeah. So this is like on the left, little. It's real dog. Like
Right.
little lonely, little like upset, a little
Now
like alone.
what make like when you were to sit down and paint, right?
Yeah.
What inspires you to say, hey, I want to paint a dog, or what? Hey, I want to.
Maybe it depends on my mood. Sometimes I feel me like dog, like lonely
feel like a dog?
and yeah, like friendly, but like
What
you see
was
this
this?
dog.
What inspired?
This is like different dog. I
Were you
like
happy
animals.
with that,
This
or
is
you-
like depends my mood. This is like I was very happy.
Very
because
bright.
Yes, colors like life is perfect and good. But sometimes my
That one,
mood
that's
like
very
that.
sad. You were fucked up with
Yes.
that one.
Exactly.
right?
So I'm just like,
That's like a lonely dog in
I
the
just-
dark.
yeah, like because I came to America just me, without my friends, without my family, with nobody.
So
just
you were just
me.
like a lonely
Yeah,
dog.
sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes, but
Do you feel like that right now?
No.
Now you feel like this?
Yeah, definitely like that.
Cool. Very. Now what the other ones?
Yeah, I like flowers. This is like orchids.
So let me get you were happy with that one.
Yeah, this is like.
So I feel
it's-
happy.
Yeah, it's
Let's see
happy. This is I was in San Francisco, by the way. This is a bridge.
Oh, that's wild. That's nice.
Golden Bridge.
Yeah,
San
the Golden Gate
Francisco.
Bridge.
Yeah. So I was on the beach, painting
Cool.
this bridge. Yeah.
So you were happy with all those,
Yeah, I'm happy.
and you're happy with this one, I think.
Yeah. So this is like.
I'm feeling happiness.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
happiness again.
I'm happy again right now. I'm
You
looking
see,
at
I'm
that
more
picture.
happiness when I'm sad. So
Yeah,
that's-
see that's good.
Yeah, this is my picture too.
That's awesome. So now, what are you working on here? I mean, I know you're doing some
Yeah, I was
film work.
So yeah, I came to New York to 1 year ago, and I was acting in 2 movies.
2 movies.
Yes, 2 movies. It's wonderful.
Okay.
It's my
What type of-
language. I
what was
was
the
happy because
What type of films?
it was our first movie was about relationship and a little like it was drama movie,
Okay.
and I'm trying to show like a movie like relationship with like it was like a couple, but it was very dramatic relationship.
Dramatic relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
So they didn't
So were you
movie.
feeling like this or like that?
I
were
feel
you the
like
dog?
that,
Were you
but
the
in the movie
lonely
I need to
dog?
play like that.
Okay, you were the lonely dog.
Yes, I was happy, so I make man feel so upset. He was like very depressed and I felt like so bad, but I was happy because probably I don't really care about him.
Okay.
So name of the movie is What Did You Say?
What did you say?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, I love you so much, you're a wonderful man, and I want to be with you, but after I left him, and he never ever seen me again in his life.
Oh, okay. So
It
that's
was
not
very
so is
easy.
that a comedy?
It was
No, I
drama.
don't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
It was not difficult for me. It was difficult for speak language for begin, but more show my body. We go out.
You
we
show
was in
your
the
body?
restaurant. Yeah, like I'm acting. Yeah, like how
Alright.
to talk, how I was with him, how just I'm trying to show we exactly couple. We're so close,
Mhm.
but after I said I love you so much, I kissed him, I hugged him, and I left him.
I got you.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
taxi and I was disappear. So he never.
Never got to
So
see you
maybe,
again.
yeah.
Okay. What else are you working on now? You working on anything right now? Do you let's take it back. In a perfect world, would you rather paint or act?
I like all creative things. I'm dancer as well. So now
You're
there's-
dancing as well.
Yes.
So you're like
I
a
love everything.
trip.
I love-
Do you sing?
No, I'm.
Okay. What type of dance?
I was sing again many years ago.
What type
but
of dancing?
Tango, salsa,
Can you do a little salsa dance for me right now?
absolutely. You can even.
Well, I mean, I'm not really a good
I need
salsa,
partner.
but can you
No
do like a little something, like solo? So
I can do it, but I need partner.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to screw it up for you.
Okay.
But is
can
there
you-
any type of
can I,
simple-
No. Can I next time find
All
partner
right, we
with
can-
me and show her?
Well, maybe next time
Because it's
I'll get my salsa on and
yeah,
we can do it.
salsa tango. It's exactly for 2 people.
I know.
Because
It
it's
takes
like
2 to tango.
passionate. Yeah.
Right? Takes 2 to tango.
For tango, I definitely need partner.
Okay,
Because
so
partner
we'll work on it.
would push me little and move. Was fine.
So you gotta be pushed.
I can dance tango.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but you
It's
just
gonna
don't
be
like.
weird.
All right, we'll next time we'll come back.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get a little tango on with you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how can everybody find you right now? I mean, is there a website, a Twitter account? How does everybody in the world right now see you?
Definitely on Facebook. My like.
You want to tell everybody how to
Yeah.
find?
My name on Facebook Lada Lada Ganina.
Say that one more time. Lada.
Yes. Ganina.
Ganya.
Lada Ganina.
Gani. What is it?
Ganina.
Ganina.
It's like Italian last name.
There you go.
There you go.
And what about on Twitter? Do you have a
and-
Twitter account?
No, people can find me in YouTube as well.
Okay. Okay.
So people can find me in movie Stories from Astoria. And
Everybody that comes on the show is in that movie.
yeah.
Stories from Astoria.
Yeah, so I'm
I'm the only one I know that's not in that movie.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not enough, but preview people can
That's awesome.
find in YouTube.
Cool. Very cool. Well, thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you.
Lada Alexa, everybody. We'll be back in 2 minutes, 2 seconds. In the life of Steve Stanulis. Back to In the Life of Steve Stanulis with another amazing show with some amazing guests. We'll be back next Thursday, 9 o'clock. And remember, once again, if you dream out loud. We'll see you tonight. We'll see you next week.